is UC and UCAS is becoming part of every conversation. You know, it wasn't only a few years ago that you'd have either somebody in IT or somebody in operations, or if the company was big enough, somebody in communications that would be focused on the strategy and how to put together all the pieces. Well, today there's an interesting world where 2/3 of all technology is bought outside of IT. The head of marketing in many companies spends more money on technology than the CIO. You know, UCAS now for several years is growing by double digits, and that doesn't stop for probably the next decade. We have now about 1/5 of every company using UCAS. That doubled year over year. You know, 12% on top of that is a hybrid. They're moving it in. And we almost have half of the remaining companies that are looking near term. They're at the point in their journey that they're looking at vendors, they're looking at options, and they're gonna get it done. You know, if you remember back in those days, you'd have somebody standing on stage here saying that, you know, I manage my territory with my gut. You gotta be born to be a salesperson. Well, you just don't hear that anymore. The sales leader is in front of the board at the 7th decimal point of accuracy because CRM and because of the technology and the other maturity of that part of the company. 10 years ago, we used to call this shadow IT, and the CIO would be there like stamping out these rogue players and bringing it back, everything in-house. Well, I just mentioned that 2/3 of all tech spending today is outside of IT. Shadow IT turned into the new normal. And that 66% today that's outside of IT is gonna grow to 80%. Every company in every industry is becoming a tech company. If you go read the Fortune 500 annual reports, this hotel, car companies, if you make forklifts, everybody seems to be this tech company of the future. And oh, by the way, they make forklifts as well. And so that's forcing every services company to also becoming tech companies. And then what's interesting is these line of business buyers who head up marketing and sales and operations and HR are now spending, as of late last year, 51% of their time on tech. Everything is converting to a per month charge. And guess what? That's creating a new channel. Because if the customer journey never ends, because it used to end right at the point of purchase and then you try to retain that customer, well, today you have to earn a customer every 30 days forever.